It is afternoon already. I had a really hard time getting out of bed today. Just not feeling good, drained from the holiday. But I'm up, just getting ready to head out to physical therapy. And then after therapy, I have a little bit of a wait, but then I'm seeing a doctor to check out my port, to see what's going on with that. So, we're gonna get on with our day. Hey guys, I just got out of physical therapy. It went pretty good. Like I said earlier, I'm really exhausted from the holiday yesterday, and my therapist seen that, and so he kind of let me drive the bus today. So when I was tired, I got to stop, we would change and do something else. So he was very aware of what was going on. So we just finished that, and now we have about an hour wait until we go and see the doctor for my port. So we'll find something to do. So we went and killed some time in between my physical therapy and my doctor's appointment. Kyle went and had something for lunch, and then we went and saw Kyle's grandma, who's in a nursing home here in the same town as my clinic. So we went and saw her, and she won at bingo. It was bingo time, so that was good. But now Kyle's just getting my wheelchair set up again, but we're back at the clinic, and I'm going in to get my port checked out. So we'll see what the doctor says. So I just wanted to show you guys the sunset tonight. It's super pretty, and there's an Amish buggy. Oh boy. Lots of vehicles out tonight, but it's super pretty. It's nice to drive into the sunset on the way home. Hey guys, so we just got back from the doctor today, and it was a really long day. Started out with physical therapy, and then I had a doctor's appointment for my port because I had that drainage yesterday, and I just wanted to get it checked out. So I seen a doctor. It's just any doctor that I could get into today, and she was really nice, really understanding, and she wanted to run some blood work. So she wanted to run a CRP to check my inflammation. She wanted to run a CBC to see if I had an infection with my white blood cells, and she wanted to do blood cultures. So blood cultures is a 72-hour long test because it cultures your blood to see if you have anything going on in your bloodstream as an infection. But she wanted to do 2 sets of blood cultures. So she wanted to do a set from my port and a set from, a needle stick in my arm. Well, my port was on access, so I went to lab first. They drew the blood out of my arm. I explained how she wanted a port draw. So then she had to take me over to the hospital to find an RN to access my port. And I thought this would be simple, easy, we'll be done, back waiting to get my results. Well, I was wrong. They found an RN, and she got everything ready, cleaned my port, and was getting ready to put the needle in, and she goes, "So you just put it right in the center, right?" And I should have known right there that this is not good. She doesn't know where to put the needle. Don't let her touch you. But I'm like, yep, right in the center. Well, I thought she meant the center of my port. She stuck the needle in the center of my scar. My scar, because of my EDS, it healed, but it healed differently. It has a keloid scar on it, so it's a raised scar. It's a little thicker. It's really red, really irritated, but it's all scar tissue, and it's really puffy. And she went right through the most painful part of my port. I didn't realize where she went at the time, but she was trying to flush in some liquid and for my saline flush, and it burned and burned and burned. And then she tried to get blood returned, couldn't get blood returned, tried pushing more. it just kept going. And I'm like, you know, I don't think it's in the right spot. So she pulled it out and she's like, I'll go find another nurse. Well, at that point, I almost passed out. I almost threw up, and it was not my best port access attempt, I'll tell you that. So because of that, she found another RN. So the other RN came and checked out my port, got the needle in, got blood returned, got my cultures ran, you know, everything was just fine. But the needle that they put in, it looks fine here until you get kind of to the side. And it is huge. It is sticking out. I have nothing but pain at my port site right now. So I'm actually going to de-access my port, because when I have too long of a needle, it kind of moves in my skin and it just keeps feeling like something's tearing, and it's very, very painful. So I'm going to de-access my port after all the trouble I had today. But my CBC came back okay. My CRP was elevated, but not too concerning at this point. The blood cultures will be back hopefully on Monday. They want me to see the doctor on Tuesday, but of course my doctor's schedule is full, and so they're going to try and figure out if they can work me in on Tuesday. So with that being said, I'm going to go and de-access my port, and I'm going to take a long, warm Epsom salt bath and try and relax and get my pain under control, because today is just not my best day. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so we've kind of had a relaxing night here. I took that bath like I said earlier, and it really helped just to de-stress and unwind just a little bit. And then after that, Kyle and I ran out to my dad's house for a little bit because my stepsister, her husband, and my niece are up. Tomorrow we're doing a little family Thanksgiving, but I wanted to go out and see them, you know, tonight when they got here. And so we went and talked with them for a little while. Then we came back home and watched a little bit of Christmas movies, because I love Christmas movies. But now we are just hanging out upstairs, not doing a whole lot. So it's kind of been a low-key evening. I'm gonna show you guys what my port looks like right now. So in this next clip you will see my port and where the nurse accessed it today. So if you guys do not want to see that, fast forward just a little bit, so you know, don't see that clip if you don't want to. So I will show that here. Alright guys, I know it's a little dark, but I think you guys can see right where the nurse poked me right through my scar. It's that little dot right in the middle, where everybody else has been accessing down here. She went way up there, and it's still really sensitive. So sometimes when I'm in a lot of pain and I'm really exhausted and just don't have any energy, even thinking gets to be too much for me, and I get crabby really, really easily. And that happened to me tonight. I was hungry, but I couldn't, well, I thought I was hungry. I don't really have an appetite, but my mind still thinks like, oh yeah, you're hungry, but I don't even know if I am. But I wanted to eat something, and I couldn't find anything to eat. So I asked Kyle to go to the store, and then he asked me what I wanted, and I couldn't tell him. But he came back from the store with spaghetti sauce, because spaghetti is my favorite food. Even though it hurts my stomach a little bit, it's still pretty much my go-to comfort food, that or mashed potatoes. And he came back with spaghetti sauce tonight, so I had a little bit of spaghetti, and that tasted so good. Tomorrow at my dad's house for a little Thanksgiving, we're actually having a pasta bar, so I'm going to be having pasta 2 days in a row, but I'm okay with that. Tastes good. So, but with that, we're gonna just relax here and go to bed soon. So, good night, and I will see you guys tomorrow.